Good day, everyone. This is Alvin again from the Philippines, and today we are going to talk about my top 10 favorite Miss Universe Jamaica of the last decades, which means these are the ladies that wore the sash of Jamaica in the Miss Universe pageant from 2010 to 2019. So they joined from 2010 to 2019, so that's a perfect attendance for them. 10 representatives. And before I proceed, let me just say that I have also made versions of this for other countries, and if you wanted to check them out, it's already available on my channel, so you can just go ahead and check it. But if you think that there are countries that I haven't made this kind of version yet and you really wanted to see them, please don't forget to comment them down on the comment section below later. And just to inform you, I still have a lot of pending topics and pending countries to do as well, so I will be doing my best to cater as many and as much as possible. Well, anyway, for Jamaica, let's begin, starting with my number 10, 2011 Shakira Martin. For Shakira, sadly, she wasn't really on the radar of majority of the people following the pageant. Her performance were just so-so. Her evening gown choice wasn't good either. I mean, although she did not make it, her participation still made her a part of the Miss Universe family, which is why it is shocked many of us when we heard the news that she died last August of 2016, I believe. So I'm sorry to hear that, but for in the process of performance alone, I'll put her at number 10. My number 9 is 2016 Isabel Dalley. I wasn't really a huge fan of Isabel when she was crowned. She's just okay to me, but doesn't really impress me that much. For her preliminaries, I loved her height, and her walk though was just average, especially during the swimsuit round. Her evening gown look was surprisingly great. The gown would have been better without those feathers at the bottom, which I find really distracting. But overall, physique-wise, she was beautiful during the evening gown competition. But then again, the walk is a no. My number 8 is 2012 Chantal Zaky. I actually love Chantal when she was crowned as a representative of Jamaica in Miss Universe. However, that faded away when she arrived in the competition because I really wanted to see a softer version of her beauty, and I did not saw that. Aside from that, her performance lacks that wow factor, so it wasn't a surprise as well when she wasn't called in the first cut. My number 7 is 2019 Iana Tickle Garcia. Sadly, she didn't really leave that much spark to me as well. Her swimsuit preliminary was just okay-ish. She looked amazing during the evening gown round though, but performance-wise and competition-wise, there's really no way that her performance will help her advance to the first cut, especially with a very strong American region. My number 6 is 2013 Kerrie Baylis. Kerrie was on the okay zone to me. She didn't really give a qualifier level of a performance, but it was decent. It maybe needed, her performance probably needed some more push, but the most important thing here is, performance-wise, at least she did not disappoint. It just wasn't enough to qualify. My number 5 is 2015 Sharlene Radlein. Sharlene is a stunning representative from Jamaica. Although her swimsuit performance was good, I wasn't really a huge fan of big hair for her. Her look would be better with a different hairstyle. And for the evening gown preliminary, she looked beautiful. I love the neckline of her white gown embedded with so much gems and crystals. I just wish they made the entire gown made of it, because there was a disconnect with the white dress, especially its cut. I really do not see we have seen similar type of gowns before, where we have seen beaded neckline followed by a white dress, plain white dress. At the bottom, we have seen that work before with Ukraine's Olga Sorozhenko. But for Sharlene Radlein, I don't think the cut of the white dress fits with the neckline perfectly. So which is why it would have been better if they just made it the same texture as the neckline all the way down. It would have been beautiful for her. And although she did okay in the preliminaries, the regional selection again isn't helping, because still many strong representatives from the Americas. In order for her to stand out, she really needs to give an all-out performance. My number 4 is 2018 Emily Maddison, who finished in the top 20. The most adorable one of the and the prettiest representative from Jamaica last decade. Her energy and fun personality was just infectious. I mean, she was great during her swims preliminaries. She walked great and she looked stunning. But her evening gown performance was at the top of the world. I mean, she looked so expensive and every details on her gown was just amazing. Aside from her beauty and personality, that gown helped her to stand out even more. Sadly, from a group of competitive top 20, she was the only one who messed up in her speech, so her non-qualification was already expected, but she's still a breath of fresh air because she's different from other Miss Jamaicas that we have seen from the last decade. My number 3 is 2017 DAVINA Bennett, who finished as second runner-up. DAVINA was a very, very good surprise, although many of us expected her to place, but no one really thought that she would go as far as top 3. She's got a very bubbly and fun personality. Her swimsuit performance in the finals was good, but didn't really expect she would make it to the next round, to be honest. But still, I'm very glad she did. When she came out during the evening gown, that's where she truly stood out and started to become a heavy contender. She just pops out in her yellow evening gown. During the final question, she also dominated, and many were wondering before crowning if she could win. I mean, Jamaica was already in consideration for victory. Many of us are talking in social media, what if Jamaica will win? Will Jamaica win? Because of that amazing answer. And I still remember that before crowning, it even became viral on how will the crowning happen if ever she wins, because of her huge hair, and many created a lot of versions, edited photos of her with a crown, because again, many are wondering and just curious how would they do the crowning if indeed she win. But during the announcement, she was rewarded with second runner-up, and that was already an outstanding achievement. My number 2 is 2010 YENDI PHILLIPS, who finished as first runner-up. YENDI is undoubtedly one of Jamaica's pride in the pageant. She's got this Caribbean beauty that truly stood out during the swimsuit competition. Her walk was super good and her confidence was sky high. I mean, she's got one of the best bodies that time as well. For the evening gown, I have to be honest, although she carried her gown beautifully, but I wasn't really a huge fan of the gown. She also gave a great response to the final question, and her placement was well deserved. First runner-up is an amazing achievement for Jamaica. And my favorite Miss Universe Jamaica of the last decade is no other than 2014 KACI FENNELL, who finished as fourth runner-up. KACI was just beyond amazing to me, and she was my predicted winner last 2014. Her hair definitely made a statement and made her a huge standout, plus her unbelievable beauty and energy. She smashed the preliminaries with her superb figure and walk during the swimsuit and hypnotized us with her alluring beauty during the evening gown. It was no surprise to me that she will make it in the first cut, and her hairstyle in the finals was changed. It was different compared to the styling that was done during the preliminaries. Her swimsuit performance in the finals is undoubtedly one of the best in history, although that's arguable, but to me it was one of the best we've seen. And also, this was actually hard because I like YENDI and KACI, and I know many of us will find it difficult to compare the two. I mean, I was okay with YENDI finishing as first runner-up. While for KACI, I was really heartbroken because I really wanted her to win last 2014, and giving her a shocking fourth runner-up is another nail through my heart. But nevertheless, she still stole many hearts that night, including mine. And we all know it became viral how the other contenders reacted when she was crowned. I mean, the entire stadium booed the result when she was announced as fourth runner-up, simply because many also jumped ships to Jamaica during that time and wanted her to win. Although Colombia was a strong threat, when she was announced as fourth runner-up, there's a lot of booing that happened, which only showed that people are supporting Jamaica. And even the contestants, because many have mentioned that when Colombia was crowned, it was like a division, because many ladies actually went to Jamaica, others went to Colombia, and some even carried Jamaica because they chose Jamaica as their winner. I mean, that is just amazing. Although, well, Paulina still did a great job as Miss Universe. It's just Jamaica was amazing that night. So that's it. These are my top 10 ranking for Miss Universe Jamaica of the decades. I would love to know your ranking and your own personal comments as well, especially on my own ranking. Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.